101.1 Smart FM, the spirit of Indonesia. So we will back to the topic, benefits of fasting. So yeah, we are going to talk with Kak Ical, yeah, next to me. Who is next to me? Okay,
Yeah.
Kak Ical, as you know that we talk about benefits of fasting. So what is the purpose of fasting itself?
Wow, the purpose of fasting. What an interesting question that asking for someone that doesn't really doing a religion really much. But okay, for me, like the purpose of
Yes,
fasting
maybe
is
like diet or else.
for me, like if we're talking about like in religion kind of my religion, which is Muslim, Islam. Which what I know is that fasting is make us to understand the feeling of people who are poor. So we like understand how the feeling of people who doesn't eat every day, who doesn't drink every day, who doesn't have, access to that kind of privilege and etc. etc. But for me, if you're talking about me, beside of that kind of thing, I'm also want to doing diet for some kind.
Oh,
some
diet. Why?
I want to like lose some belly fat, but in the end of the month, it's always like become useless because I'm always overeating every time like iftar. There's so much pisang ijo and others guys, so I'm eating so much. Yeah, so it's not really, but yeah, I think that's the purpose for me.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Kak Ica. Such nice to hear. Okay. Next, the pretty one. Yeah, Kak
Yeah.
Aini.
You also.
Yeah. What is the purpose of fasting for in your own perspective?
Okay, my own perspective, right?
Yes.
If we're talking about fasting, it is one of obligation from Muslim, from Islam itself for us, the Muslim itself. The purpose of this obligation is to increase your faith. The moment you can obligate, or obey the obligation from our God, Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala, to fasting, it means you can hold your faith, right? Because the moment you are fasting means you believe on what you do. Only Allah knows you are fasting or not. You can cheating actually, but it's depend on you. You can still running that until the end, from dusk till dawn or not. And also it can increase your empathy to around you. Because if you feeling the suffer from people around you, like they are hungry all day, for example, or people that the minority, like the poor people, you can feel what they feel. So means it can increase your empathy to more give charity to others, and feeling more have humanity to the other. That's all.
Wow, thank you, Kak Ainin. Okay, next, Kak Fikri. Yeah. Okay, for you, Kak Fikri, as you know that fasting is also done by not only Muslims but also another people from other religion. So some people also do it for health matters. So do you think that fasting has benefits for our health, like Yusril said?
First of all, I want to say my agreement to what Yusril said before, because Yusril has mentioned that when we fast, according to what he has heard from the expert, I think when I'm doing fasting, especially in Ramadan, like I can sleep very, very deeply, rather than when it's not fasting. And even when I am fasting, like the time of my sleep is higher than when I'm not fasting. So, and also I agree that there's a lot of benefits of fasting, and then I don't know whether it's proven scientifically or not, but according to me, when I'm fasting, like I don't eat foods that are actually bad for our health. For example, when I'm not fasting, I really like eating gorengan, junk food, something
Yeah,
like that.
junk food.
But when it comes to like fasting, like even I don't eat more rice when we are not fasting. I don't know what happens to our body when we're fasting, but when we're not fasting, like we want to eat a lot of foods, a lot of drinks. But when I'm fasting, me myself, I just need to eat like rice, water, clean water, something like that. And yeah, I think the benefits of fasting according to what I feel as a Muslim in Ramadan. Um, and also I've read an article before going here, and then it said that when we do fasting, first like it can fix our blood sugar, and also it can reduce diabetes. And the last one, I don't know whether it's proven scientifically or not, but I read it in Google that when we do fasting, it can improve our memory. I don't know what the correlation between them, but I was really surprised that it can improve our memory as well. So that's why, not only because I'm Muslim that I'm doing fasting, but also because I saw a lot of benefits of fasting, it make me more spirit to do it. Because it not only good for like my iman, my religion, but also good for my body. So that's why I'm still doing fasting until right now. Thank you.
Wow, nice to hear. So, yeah, fasting is not actually like Muslims. It's not only done by Muslims. So everyone, instead of Muslims, everyone except Muslims can also do fasting. So maybe next we are going to talk to Kak Nahwi. Yeah, Kak Nahwi.
Yes.
Do you think that fasting has another moral value?
Moral value.
Yeah, moral
Okay.
value.
Yeah. First of all, our previous speaker already mentioned about the benefits, especially in terms of healthy and etc. To me, especially in moral value, because the fasting itself is not only teaching us how we hold our hunger and also thirsty and etc. But also it teaches us how we keep our behavior keep in line with our religious teaching. So moral value, I think it it gives us like understanding that, like our brother said before, that we can understand how the people suffer. It makes us more appreciating on what we have right now. So it makes us like so when we have, like, for example, like when I am fasting right now, I can feel like how the people that they don't have like money and etc. to buy some food. So it teaches me on how I'm not like becoming extravagant, So I should from now on I start to save my money, so I'm not like buying anything that I don't need. So
Yes.
yeah, the moral value that I really feel right now is it makes me avoiding like extravagant or spending money that is totally unnecessary. So it makes me become a thrifty person.
Oh.
Okay. Besides that, I think that's all.
Oh, so it has not only a moral value in society but also for yourself. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Kanawi. Okay, Kak Yusril. So, what others moral value for yourself in your own perspective? What others moral value of fasting?
Other moral value that I think from fasting is fasting can increase our social awareness, because in fasting month in Ramadan we have in Islam we have like zakat, and that's very useful because zakat can help poor people. Yeah, with fasting, people who maybe before fasting they never like give money to others. In fasting month they have, that's the obligation, they have to give money to others, and that's very useful because as we know that the leader of the imam, the ulama, the ustaz, divide the zakat in like fair dividing, something like that. So it can help many people in our country. Yeah, that's just it.
Oh, so you also have zakat in Ramadan. So you have to do zakat, yeah. So you have to like give donation
Yeah.
to orphanage, such like that. Okay, thank you. Okay, so smart listener, we still have another commercial break. So we will continue after the